All right, shalom, shalom. First off, I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Sincere shalom to all you men preaching this word in truth and sincerity. All right, and shalom to you striving and sincere believers. Okay. All right, so my original page, okay, the Hebrew Israelite Rebirth. All right, it got 2 strikes. I got a message email from YouTube yesterday. All right, saying that I can't post on that page, the Hebrew Israelite Salakia Rebirth. All right, so I made a new page called Shemagara the Simeonite. All right, Shemagara the Simeonite. Okay, so I'll be basically posting on this page. All right, I got a lot of videos on the other one. And I don't want to risk getting it deleted. All right, but if it happens, it happens. All right, but from the time being, I'm gonna be posted on this page. All right, the Shemagara, the Simeonite. Okay, and in this lesson, I want to talk about, okay, Jake, the Babylonian science experiment. Okay, Jake being the 12 tribes. As you know, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. All right, in their lower state, okay, not knowing who they are. All right, and part of this was experiment by the elites. Okay, Jake, or the word nigger or spick or Indian savage, as Esau called our people, the Gadites and the Reubenites. They're all a social experiment, a science experiment, okay, of Esau. All right, this is the product. A nigga is the product of Esau Edom. Okay, all right, putting you in these conditions, giving you this religion. All right, giving you what you should strive for. All right, feeding you, shoving down your throat this American dream. All right, get rich or die trying. All right, selling out your people. All this is an experiment. Jake is the living embodiment of an experiment by Esau Edom, and he's a mad scientist. Okay, so you know, to the point where we can't recognize our people, and we're a degenerate plant. All right, and we striving to be like Esau Edom instead of the Most High and his son Yahushua, which is perfection, which is wisdom, which is righteousness. Okay, now we chasing after this devil and his ways. All right, so Proverbs 21 verses 3, when thou sittest to eat with the ruler. Okay, Esau Edom is that Pharaoh. He's the ruler, he's the king, all right, of this current world. Okay, so when thou sittest to eat with the ruler, consider diligently what is before thee. Okay, we all know Esau Edom got riches gotten by deceit, all right, and fraud. Okay, so Jake, when he get to the table, when Jake finally make his break and get to sit at the table with Esau Edom in this entertainment industry, all right, you know, there's a lot of envy, there's a lot of chucking and jiving, your eyes popping out your head like a kid in a candy store, man. Okay, Jake don't act like they got some sense. All right, verse 2, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite. So you eating from the devil Esau Edom's table. All right, you eat from his table. All right, and Jake got a big appetite to obtain what Esau Edom is provided or what he has. All right, just living after the image. Okay, and a lot of our people gonna get taken by the image, the mark. All right, so, and that mark is the RFID chip, by the way. All right, it's the RFID chip, which Esau Edom will push. All right, so Jake got a crazy appetite from the conditions that Esau Edom put him in. All right, poverty stricken, no hope, destitute, violent neighborhoods. All right, worse grocery stores, worse education, if you want to call it education, because the only education is the Bible. All right, the wisdom of the Most High, the Holy Spirit too. All right, so Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. Okay, so Esau Edom, his first off, his knowledge and wisdom, all right, is perverse. Okay, they're deceitful meat. First off, his whole philosophy, all right, starting off with the Big Bang theory, all the way down to his religion, to his science, all right, everything is contrary. That's why he's known as Satan, all right, who's coming is after the workings of Satan, all right, so all the way down to his money. His money is corrupt, all right, jobs corrupt, food GMO'd out, you know, all this is deceitful meat. Okay, labor not to be rich, cease from thine own wisdom. All right, and that's what Esau Edom tell you. He tell you, if you're not rich, you're not really anybody in this world. All right, and our people not knowing that we got a whole kingdom to come. We gonna be ruling planets, man. You're not even gonna be able to quantify how much money, how much jewels, how much gold, how much resources, how much women we gonna have to put it on a number. All right, so Esau Edom tell you, you got to strive in this world, to be somebody in this world, you got to follow my system. You got to follow my way. When the Most High is telling you, desire not to be rich. Listen, if the Most High wanted you rich, he'll make you rich, man. Okay? You're supposed to be thankful for your daily bread and your measure and your lot. All right? But Esau Edom tell you it's not good enough. All right? Now people believe that. Labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own wisdom. And you got certain people that are of the elect that, you know, got, you know, they're well off with money. And money is not a thing. All right? And the Most High put him in that situation. All right? That's his lot. Okay? Verse 5. Will thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. All right? With this unstable economy, and you put all your hope, all your faith into a fiat currency, all right, this money system from the you know, what's that bank called I'm looking for? All right, basically, yeah, it's called the Federal Reserve Bank. All right, that's what it's called. All right, well, that Federal Reserve Bank is not even owned by the United States. It's owned by the international bankers. It's a private bank, man. So, and with the stock market, it's uncertain. All right, when this thing kicks off, all these people are gonna lose everything they ever had, man. So it's best to put your faith, put your hope, put your energy, all right, into a certain rich, okay? Store up your treasures in heaven, okay? So the Most High is gonna reward you according to what you have done, okay? Whether it be good or bad, all right? Esau Edom, all right? There's many famous people, rich people that went bankrupt, lost it all, all right? It's time and time again, all right? So let's read that again. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings, so they get up and fly away, all right? They fly away as an eagle toward heaven, okay? And a lot of our people, due to the curses, they might get on the level and it goes away, especially our people, all right? There's many of Jakes that got rich, and when they die broke, all right? Not a single dollar to their name, okay? But Esau Edom got our people in that rat race, all right? Jake is the product of what Esau has made. Ultimately, it's the Most High putting it on Esau's spirit, all right, to fulfill his will, all right? But he's using the hammer of the earth, all right, the sword of the Lord, all right, to do so, all right? Our people are plagued with strong delusions, okay? Verse 6, eat not thou the bread of him that hath an evil eye, all right? And it says he was evil towards his brother, roughly paraphrasing, okay? Neither desire thou his dainty meats, all right? And that's everything Esau pushes, all right, or claims to have, okay? All the answers, You know, all the pride in the world. All right, Jake start acting and moving like Esau Edom, the white man, the devil. Okay, all right. Verse 7. For as he thinketh in his heart, so he is. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. All right. And if you was a fly on the wall and got to sit in on some of these meetings that Esau Edom, all right, and his think tanks have about you Jakes, you'll find out that his heart is not with thee, which is his mind. All right. Okay. Everything is to destroy our people. All right. That's how you rule the earth. You get the top nation, all right, to fall. Okay. Proverbs 3 verses 31. Okay, envy thou not the oppressor. Okay. And Esau Edom is oppressing the whole world. Scriptures say that time and time again. And choose none of his ways. All right. And that's what our people, all right, are not in their right state of mind, because they choose all of Esau's ways, man. Or most of them. Okay. And choose none of his ways. Don't listen to his TV, his media, all that's lies. Don't listen to his medical field. All right. Don't listen to these actors, these influencers. All right. And choose none of his ways. All right. And Esau's ways, it says he is as death. All right. So we end up following his ways, and we, due to the curses, we die faster than them. All right. It's their time to rule. Okay. So let's go to John 8 verses 44. Ye are your father the devil. Okay. And this is Yahushua speaking. All right. He's talking to our people. And he's referring to Esau Edom being their father. Ye are your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. So our people, even going back then, before this transatlantic slave trade, we have no king but Caesar. All right. Acting bougie, acting like this, you know, taking on the ways of the heathen. All right. Sacrificing our children, getting our children indoctrinated. Okay. So majority Jake performed the lust of Esau Edom. All right. And this is what Yahushua is saying. He was a murderer from the beginning. All right. Going back to Cain, that spirit of Cain is in these white people, so-called white people, which are the Edomites, and abode not in the truth. All right. Because Cain knew what to sacrifice. He sacrificed some fruits and vegetables instead of that lamb. Okay. So he didn't abide in the truth. Esau Edom, he's contrary to the truth. He's adverse. He's an adversary of the truth, which is another word for adversary is Satan. Okay? Because there is no truth in him. Right? The Most High didn't design his spirit to deal with truth, deal with wisdom, deal with true knowledge. All right? He designed our people to fulfill that lot. Okay? Starting off with the 144,000. Okay? But really starting off with Yahushua. Okay? Yahushua is the truth. He's the way. He's the light. Okay? That's how you get to the Father. Okay? When he speaketh Allah, he speaketh of his own. So what Jake does, you know, being so so hype, for lack of a better word, all right, so ambitious of making it out of the poverty, all right, Esau Edom gets over on him, signs him into these 360 contracts or these deals. All right, well, by the time Jake find out what's going on, he's been fucked. All right, and a lot of times, literally, all right, physically. Okay. So when he speaketh of Allah, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. All right, so Jake finds out that, hold on, my blind ambition really should have been put toward the Most High and his son instead of this devil. All right. And so much so that their own family can't recognize them. All right. Because you are the experiment, all right, of Esau Edom. Okay. Lamentations 5 verses 4. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us. You know, Esau Edom, just being the glutton, the greedy bastard that he is, he's trying to sell everything that ain't pinned down. All right. Okay. Then what does Jake do? Being his little minion, his little creation. All right. Jake like to sell or get over on his own people. All right, because Jake know he can't really get off on these Edomites unless it's like entertainment, but like merchandise and stuff like that. Jake like to get off on his own people. All right, and you'll find that to be true. So Jake is into this hyper consumerism or capitalistic way of thinking. Okay, it don't matter if I'm selling a decent product or whatever, moral. You know, Jake is just willing to do it to his own people. All right, throw his own people under the bus. Because Jake, really, our people is the easiest to get over on. All right, Jake knows not to try that shit with these heathens, man, especially Esau. All right, Deuteronomy 28 verses 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Okay? For Jake's ambition of wanting to be somebody, his eye turns evil towards his brother. And this is all the way dealing with the curses back in Deuteronomy. Okay? Back all the way back there. And you see it playing out today. Jake stepped on another Jake's shoe. He ready to kill him. Killing over colors. Killing over a false way of life. Gang banging. All right. Getting over on our people spiritually with these pastors, these priests, these bishops, man. Even in Israel. All right. Christian church, Islam, whatever. Nation of Islam. Okay. Influencers, entertainers. Their eye is very evil toward their brother. And this deals with our women too, all right? You know, they talk about this police brutality as if they don't be beating the shit out of each other. Esau be locking them up in the hood and they be killing off each other and beating each other up and laughing and recording, all right, for the whole world to see. All right, so, you know, this prophecy is 100% filled, okay? We see it playing out. All right, just a quick little lesson dealing with Jake, the Babylonian science experiment. Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom.